today we are going to discuss some important question related to the NIELIT exam, that is this question asked in 2018 December. Okay, so in the first part I discuss all 20 questions. Okay, this is the continued part of that paper. So now next is number of undirected graph can be constructed using these vertices are given. Okay, so with n vertices the formula is to find the edges. We know the formula, that is nc2, that means n minus 1 divided by 2, that is the find the edges. But here it is required the undirected graph, number of undirected graph, that is 2 to the power. So option B is the correct. Now next is Dijkstra algorithm is based on, we all know that Dijkstra algorithm is the following of greedy approach. It always select shortest path among all possibilities. Okay, so Dijkstra algorithm is solving of single source shortest path. And one more thing, that is dynamic programming. In dynamic programming, the knapsack problem, that is 0 1 knapsack problem and longest subsequent problem are there. And in greedy method you can find the factorial. Okay, factorial knapsack problem is under the greedy method, and 0 1 knapsack problem is under the dynamic programming. And in C, backtracking is used in depth first search, and in divide and conquer we use merge sort and quick sort. Now next is finding the number of child. Here child is mentioned, so formula is 2 to the power n minus 1. Now put the value, you get 15. Okay, so here you can see that 4 times fork is called, so here it is answer 15. But when it is child is not mentioned, at that time 16 the answer, because at that time the parent node is included. Now next question is that which is used to convert the recursive to the iteration. Okay, so we always know that we discussed this thing in the previous lecture also, that recursive method always use the stack problem. Okay, now the application of stack is depth first search and parameter finding, expression finding. So that is the example of stack. Now next example, next is queue. Okay, queue is the example of is the CPU resource management and breadth first search. Okay, so now now this is the truth table. So this is the truth table of this, that means x nor, this is equivalent to x nor. Okay, option in the given option this is the correct, because x nor are there, so this option is the correct answer. Okay, now next is this. Okay, you have to evaluate this, because it is here it is given, that means last node is the operator, so this means the post order. Okay, it's given the post order. So fine. Now first enter 10 and 10, then your addition operator there, so you get 20. Now next is 60, push 60, then 6, then you get division operator. So remember these things, that 60 is insert first. Okay, here it is given 60 like this, but in pre-order you have to reverse this method. Okay, that is 60, you have to first write 6, then 6 divide by 60. Okay, remember these things. Now you get in the stack, that is 20 and 10, so multiplication operator there, so you get 200. Now next push 8, then after subtraction you get 192 is the answer. Now next is number of tokens. These things you have to consider this under this thing you have to consider this is one string, so this is one string. Now count this is printf 1, then a first bracket, then and person, then semicolon are there, then I, then again first bracket close, then semicolon. Okay, so total 8 is there, so answer 8 is the answer. So now transport layer we use electronic mail. Which electronic mail? If it is not mentioned in the transport layer, that time we can write the option, that is SMTP, that is simple mail transfer protocol. But here it is mentioned the transport layer, but here this is application layer protocol, but here it is mentioned the transport layer. In transport layer we use only UDP and TCP. Okay, TCP is the most reliable method, so to transfer mail we use TCP. Now next is this is the operating system. Okay, given data is that page fault service is 8 millisecond and average memory access time is 20 millisecond, and one page fault is generated every memory access, that is 10 to the power 6. Okay, so here it is given one page fault, so you have to P is this 1 divided by 10 to the power 6. Now the formula is that is P into page fault service time plus 1 minus P into memory access time. Okay, so now here it is given millisecond and it is given nanosecond, so here it is also nanosecond. Okay, it is misprinting, so putting the value into the answer you get, that is 1 divided by 10 to the power 6 into 8 into 10 to the power 6. Okay, here it is given nanosecond, so you have to convert, it is in millisecond and you have to convert, that is nanosecond. Now plus 1 minus 1 divided by 10 to the power 6 into 20. So after the evaluate the expression, you get the answer, that is 28. Okay, now next is the FIFO method. We all know that FIFO method is non-preemptive method, because when the method are process are enter into the ready queue, at that time the process are exit from the ready queue full complete after the complete of the execution. Okay, then it is removed from the ready queue. So option A is the correct, but option this 2 and 3 is not correct, because round robin technique use the time slicing method. So for this reason you use round robin is the preemptive method, and multi queued is also the preemptive method. Now shortest job first is also a non-preemptive method. Now full adder, how many full adder required? So adding the BCD we require 4 bit. Okay, 4 bit code. So there is 5 full adder and 2 half adder. Half adder is required for generate the LSB, that is least significant bit. Okay, so now reduce this code. Okay, which is the strengthened. When you replace this power with into multiplication, that this is not reduction. Okay, it is taken same time for both. Okay, now here replace this multiplication with shifting operator. This option B is the correct, that this is reduction in the time. Now here B plus tree, so number of child in the B plus tree is node is equal to the number of key into plus 1. Okay, always remember this thing, key is greater. Okay, plus 1, extra 1 value is added. Okay, you can find here, if there is a value there, then you can know that this is like this. Okay, so you can count that thing, that key is always equal plus 1. Now B and B plus A determine the minimum dependent on hard disk and block size and address size. Okay, these also are true statement, both are true. Now next is finding this. Okay, so when you delete, so here you can see that you must be addition. This is the when you delete 3 4. Okay, 3 4 is given, 3 4 is deleted, and then you can see here that 3 4 is deleted. Okay, so 3 is the primary key. So for this reason you have to delete here it is 4, so here option A is, that is you have to delete 4 3, and next here you can, when you delete the 4 3, at that time this 4 is deleted, so for this reason 6 4 also deleted. Okay, 6 4 is also deleted. When you delete here from 4, it is deleted. So when you delete the foreign key, that is 4 is the foreign key and X is the primary key, so 4 is deleted, so 4 is here, it is also deleted. Now next is 4 deleted, for this reason this is also deleted. Now next this, so now the minimum number of interchange, when you, this is the max heap. Okay, max heap means that the root node should be the greater than child node. So first insert 89, then 19, then 50, then 70, then 12, then 15, then 2. Okay, then 5, then 7, then 11, then 6, then 9, then 100. Okay, so how many number of, so you can find that the answer is 3. Answer is 3. So convert it into the maximum. Okay, so this is the final tree. When you convert it, and when you can see that here it is 50 and here it is also 15 is there, so you have to convert first here, then here, then here. Okay, you have to 100 is here. So this, in this question, IP address can be used in WAN. So here you can see that this is 256 and this is 256. So option A and D are eliminated because it is under 0 to 255. Okay, so it is out of range. Now next 172. We all know that 172 is used in private address. Okay, so option C is the correct. Now next is pair of traversal is not sufficient. So we all know post and pre are not sufficient. So in so option C is the correct. Okay, so with pre and plus in order we can draw a tree. Okay, and with post and pre in order we can draw, but post with pre is not, we cannot use this thing to for traversal. Now next is in the disk swap space is used, so option B is the correct, that save process data. When we swap a file in a space on a hard disk as the virtual memory extension of computer. Okay, at that time virtual memory we used. Okay, when we swap a file from the from RAM to or hard disk. Okay, so at that time we use virtual memory. So to save process we use swap method. Now next, this is the counting semaphore problem. Okay, so counting semaphore problem, the data is given that here S is 10 and P, that means wait, is 6 and signal, that means V, is 4. So S equal to, this is the formula, P minus, so S is the weight. Okay, weight. So P is the weight. So we always minus the weight value. Okay, so 10 minus 6 plus 4. Okay, so answer is 8. Remember this thing, we always subtract the weight value. Okay, weight, because for weighting it is very difficult, so you all know that. So for this reason, this we have to minus, subtract the weight value. Okay, then after completion of this equation you get the value, that is 8. So this is the last question. Please subscribe my video.